Hi, I'm Jim Hastings. I'm a volunteer with the Chamber of Commerce Business Advocacy Committee. And today we have Paul Wallem, candidate for county coroner, here to visit with us. And Paul, if you would please introduce yourself. And then we've got one basic question for you. It's a double question. Why are you running? And why should I vote for you? What is your experience that lends itself to this position?
Well, I'm Paul Wallem. I've been the Campbell County coroner for about 3.5 years after being elected. I was a deputy coroner for several years before that, as well as a volunteer coroner. Perhaps best known for a lot of people from Basin Radio Network, where I did the local news morning to afternoon on 4 or 5 stations for about 11 years. I was working as a deputy coroner as a part-time job and decided to run for office the last time around and was successful, thanks for the support for so many people in the community. I'm a graduate of the Wyoming Law Enforcement course on death investigations / coroner basic, depending on who's in the class, whether you're a coroner or a sheriff's deputy. It just changes the words on the form is all. Coroners have to take the test to pass, and that's the only difference between the course. So that's why I have a / between what that course requirement was. So done over 500 death investigations, about 400 of those as the coroner, and another 100 working through the deputy coroner and volunteer status. I've got about 1,500 hours of additional experience on top of that law enforcement course requirement. I think my biggest strong suits, besides the state statute stuff, is that my communication skills and my availability to the families I work with. The state statute job says you're required to notify the next of kin, identify the body, determine cause and manner of death, and work on the death certificate. But to me, the coroner's job is really above and beyond the state statute. It's communication with the families. Every family gets my cell phone number. They're told repeatedly, call me 24 hours a day. There's no stupid questions. There's no bad time to call. And you have to reassure them of that, because their mind is spinning. They're not sure what to do in the moments they've just experienced. And I try to, pepper them with that. Let them know they do have my cell phone, and it is okay to call me after 10 o'clock at night. It's okay to call me on the weekends. If they have a question that's just bugging them and keeping them up at 4 o'clock in the morning, they can call. It's okay to ask silly questions. I've had mothers call and say, could you pick up a blanket at my house and take it to my child? I can do that. I've had other individuals just say, I need to talk. My relatives are wore out. They've been helping me, but can I just ask you a couple questions that are bugging me? And that's perfectly fine. I want everyone to know I'm available 24 hours a day. And I'm just continuing to run because I want to seek re-election, continue to work not only with the families. It's been an honor to help people in such a terrible time in their lives, but I also enjoy working with the community leaders and law enforcement, as I was for many years in the radio station. Those are elements I miss from being on the air and working with the community. And I can continue that now, and I encourage anyone who wants to know why they should vote for me. I've went through some of the reasons. I can talk about how wonderful I think I can do, but if you really want to know, I encourage anyone to communicate with local law enforcement, dispatchers, community leaders. I think I have a very sound reputation in the community. It's okay to say I don't know these candidates and I want some help, ask and advice. Seek out a dispatcher, seek out one of the sheriff's candidates and ask them what they have to say about me, and I think I'm going to be pretty happy with their answers. I appreciate everyone's support and potential vote in the future.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.